Today we're talking about a cancellation that's in some ways kind of baffling. So far on this series, the reasons for films being cancelled make blatant sense, right? The task is too tricky, or there's not enough time for Mr. Big Name to keep a schedule, the business underlying the project is morally bankrupt and soon to fail, or the content is just the biggest bait for a Twitter storm of controversy. But not this time, as today we're moving on to an animation studio that we haven't really delved into all that much really, and that is DreamWorks Animation. Now, as a kid, I was a moderate DreamWorks fan. My graphics-chasing smooth-brained self avoided the early 2D stuff, and Chicken Run just horrified me conceptually, but I did, of course, get well into the Shrek series. Shark Tale 2 gripped me more times than I like to admit, and over the years, I enjoyed Wallace and Gromit, Over the Hedge, the Bee Movie, and How to Train Your Dragon, so I had like 50-50 good taste. But the stuff people especially idolize kinda didn't hit with me. Flushed Away, Kung Fu Panda, Megamind? But another one of those series I didn't pay enough attention to in its prime was the infamous Madagascar franchise. I saw the first, I was 8, I thought it was okay. Ross from Friends was a giraffe, cool. And 12 years on, I had King Julian celebrate my New Year's countdown, as you do. King Julian, yeah! And there's more, another minute of King Julian's goddamn animation dance. But what I didn't realize was that each subsequent sequel to the series would only garner larger and larger success. The original Madagascar movie was set with a budget of $75 million and amassed $533 million in worldwide gross, outperforming everything prior to it and everything after until Kung Fu Panda in 2008, with the exception of the Shrek franchise across the board. Madagascar 2 then went on to double the budget to $150 million and returned $604 million in gross. And then there was Madagascar 3, the circus one. A film I never saw and assumed was the we're running out of ideas on this dead horse franchise. It had a slightly smaller budget of $145 million and made $747 million worldwide, crushing Kung Fu Panda again and not being topped even 9 years on, as well as beating all sorts of other animations from other industry giants. What you're seeing as background footage right now did financially worse than this third Madagascar film. My interpretation of the series has been completely off, since this IP was gaining more steam with each progressive installment. At least the mainline movies were. We don't need to go into the spin-offs. So of course, naturally, another sequel had to be made. It just makes financial sense.